Hello everyone, welcome back. Finally making a video again. Today it's a Stormworks video, so it's gonna be a little boring, but finally I've made a breakthrough. I finally was able to build a new helicopter to add to my collection. Today I will be reviewing and more like showcasing my new CH-46 helicopter that I made. Disclaimer, this helicopter is more or less supposedly like a copy of the CH-46. It's not supposed to be an exact replica. It looks very similar, but it's not supposed to uh, have everything that it has actually in real life, but more of something um, for myself. I always like to take helicopters from real life and then add my own spin on it, if that makes more sense. This helicopter is still in the work in progress, but it's finished. It's finished enough. I've completed most of it, so like 80% of it, that it's ready to be displayed. And the idea is that there's not much to be worried about. So let's get to it, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so this is the helicopter right here. Currently I have three helicopters. One that's supposed to be like a Sea King or Sky King, whatever they call it. This is obviously the CH-46, and then I have one based off the MIL 28, I believe, or 24. I think it's a 28. I haven't showcased those. I might showcase them in the video if I have time. But right here, this is the aircraft I designed. Remember, I just want to make a disclaimer. None of these aircraft are helicopters. They're not specific to military types. So even though this is used by the Marines in the U.S. military, this one is obviously decorated with a Polish checkered Air Force checker. So although the Polish, I don't believe they used the CH-46 at all, but I just want to make it clear that this is again my own spin, and because I'm Polish, I decided to add my own spin and add the Polish Air Force checkered flag, I guess, if you were to call it. Anyways, let's go into it. So these windows right here are diagonal windows you would normally see on a Chinook. These windows aren't mine. They are taken from another Chinook, but I decided let's use them. I'm not going through the process of XMLing the parts myself. I decided to take advantage of these windows and use them on my build, and they turned out pretty well. Nose is a little bit round, but that is normal on a Chinook. And obviously there's like the slope, downward slope, like up to down, which is usually seen on these helicopters. Again, very nice paint scheme I decided to go through. This is all my aircraft in my fleet have this, besides my coaxial helicopter. And because with this tandem helicopter, I decided to add same color scheme. It's this light gray on this dark gray. It's how it is for my build. We have like a support beam rack. You can attach a rope there. There's these pods here to hold the rear landing gear. We have a winch right there. Lights, navigation system, just detail. Right there, more XML parts up there. Flares, and the ramp. Inside, it is very basic, but I can't add much because of how limited the space is. But there's the hatch to access the bottom. About 14 seats for regular. If you were to like transport, while there's a crew of 4 with 2 crewmen and a pilot and a co-pilot. Fire extinguisher, kind of like a inventory from the aircraft storage inventory. Medical, first aid, rope, rifle, and a fire extinguisher. These are emergency exits that marked right here. Those can actually be seen right here with this different color right there, and I think that's pretty cool. They did that on the real thing in real life, which is some of the detail I took. Landing lights are on those pods there, and then one on the front wheel. Warning triangle. Going in, we can close the ramp. Inside, we got the jump seats, like I mentioned before. This key turns on the interior lights here. these little exit things here, obviously they're small. They're meant for like to just look out of. Inside, we have the cockpit. We got it's almost a black box. Rudder pedals, parking brake, throttle, light switches, landing lights, information, and such. So again, this cockpit isn't complete. As you can tell, some of the screens are dead, but I will display the lights right here. Navigation lights, very simple. Strobe lights in the back and the bottom. Beacon, right there, you can see that flashing. And then I'm turn all these off so you can see them better. So dissipated. These are like get those like glow sticks glowing on each side, and indicators above them activate, so you get that light right there. And other than that, that is pretty much, this thing flies pretty well. I do like this thing a lot. I'm not gonna fly it in this video because, you know, these helicopters, they're all the same. Me personally, I really liked my projects, but then again, this is the, I guess, the showcase of this aircraft. Now I'm gonna talk about the history of how this development went into place. This is my most recent, but this idea of building a Chinook-style helicopter has been around for a while. And I'm going to show that to you right here. This was, in January, supposedly the prototype phase of the Chinook that I was working on. As you could tell, I was going for the 47 instead of the 46. And as you could tell, that they have this bubble window. And this was the cockpit, and you could tell that I don't know why it just did not look right. I did not like the way the cockpit turned out. There was supposed to be a dome here, but I actually took that. So there was 2 copies of this. This is why I'm showing you this, because apparently I had a second copy of this build, and the second copy had a roof already in place. As you could tell, that triangle was supposed to create this dome, but it didn't work. So I had to unfortunately scrap this because I didn't get anywhere with it, and clearly it didn't obviously work for me. But this was the build. This is where it all started, and then I decided, you know what, I'm too lazy to start from scratch. Let's reuse some of my builds, and that led obviously to this helicopter here, which is the this beautiful outcome. This took me about a day. It is spring break for me right now, so I had the time and effort to do it. But that is kind of like the history that came from. I will be showcasing some other aircraft that I've been working on as kind of as a mini series, but so far this is my only build. I appreciate you guys for watching. It's a short video, shouldn't be long, but this is just me showcasing this helicopter I've been working on, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you guys have any suggestions in the comments below, either about this helicopter, let me know, or if you guys have any suggestions regarding what I should build next, let me know. I need ideas. I am bored out of my mind, and I spent too much time on this game, so why not ask you guys if you guys have any ideas. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.